Welcome back. You're watching Editors Roundtable. We have with us Ramesh Mantri from Whiteoak AMC. As you can see, we were just talking about QSRs. We're eating them. We're talking them. Ramesh, unfortunately, we can't share it with you, which is why you need to come. You need to come down to our office so you could be a part of this feast. But tell us, QSRs, are they a part of your portfolio? Is it time to look at it more aggressively if you already own it, or if you were shunning it so far because of the kind of weakness in the numbers? Are you going to take a look at it?
So one, QSR is a large structural opportunity in India. But in India, this is not so structural. It is cyclical within a secular opportunity. And I believe because of the advent of these large food delivery platforms in India, a good portion of value has shifted from QSR or restaurants to actually these platforms. So I would say the better way to participate, at least that's our view, is through the food delivery platforms rather than investing directly in some of these QSR chains.
But Ramesh, I want to kind of zoom out to a larger question, going back to that Trent example, or for that matter, staple stocks. My question is very, very simple. For stocks that have traditionally traded at really high multiples because you're getting better growth, and Trent was a classic example of that, right? You can go up to 80 times forward earnings, 100 times forward earnings, but you're getting that kind of compounding growth. Similar could be applied to the EMS space as well. But now, given the market environment that we are in, which are the kind of companies or the sectors or the stories for which you would still be comfortable paying, maybe 70, 80, 90 times, if at all?
So clearly you want to see first very large markets, whether it's, food delivery, branded apparel, a variety of sectors on the consumer side. Number two, you want to invest in market leaders, clearly people who already demonstrated the track record of execution. That's the kind of multiple that's only, you can pay only for a market leader or someone who is significantly gaining market share. And please understand, in 2021, 22, 23, actually broad-based economic growth came back in India after many years. Now in the last 6-7 months, growth has again become scarce. When growth becomes scarce, actually growth stocks become more valuable.
All right. Ramesh, just before we let you go, in the result season so far and the environment that we are in right now, what is it that you like? The couple of ideas which you believe that, are worth holding on to even in this environment, and perhaps stuff that will make you money over the next couple of years?
I think this is a time to go back to more quality businesses, more sustainable businesses. So I would say, I think financial services continues to deliver very stable performance. There are still no broad-based credit quality issues. Valuations are very reasonable. So I would say frontline banks, even within that, if you look at NBFC, maybe affordable housing, where growth is still very strong, valuations are reasonable. And then also look at some very high growth opportunities, let's say in the digital transformation space, where India has still started the journey. Those are the attractive spaces. I'm always a perennial bull on pharma and healthcare because I believe it's a sector that's more stable than even consumer staples. People never cut back on pharma or healthcare consumption. So these are the spaces that I find very interesting today.
Okay. All right, Ramesh, that's really helpful advice. Thank you so much for joining us on the show today.
Nigel is still eating.
And,
he said pharma and health. The minute he said pharma and health, the people I was
Nigel, last word from you?
The consumption story is strong.
You asked him for the last word, he'd be like, oh, I can't do it.
And
Lucky.
Thank you, Manglam, for making it very exciting. Editors Round. You should come more often on here. All right, folks.
Imagine if he does a story on Trent. What will we get?
We're good with food.
It's a wrap. Nigel,
I think it's time to go.
On that note, I'll tell you guys, we'll wrap up on this edition of Editors Roundtable. Thanks a lot for watching. More news and updates on the other side.